What's up, Internet?
Yeah.
Hey guys!
Welcome to today's episode of Hotkey Talk.
Yeah, don't forget
Hotkey
to
Talk.
This is important.
Talk.
Today's hotkeys are I and O.
Big ones, in and out points.
That's right.
Whew! You can really apply that to life lessons, but let's talk about editing with I and O.
So I is very important, right? Because it sets midpoint in any clip or a timeline. You can do it in the timeline too.
Right. So I have a problem in Premiere with endpoints in the timeline
Okay.
because I find it difficult and unintuitive that when you start using your arrow keys to jump to certain points in the edit, that when you have an endpoint in the timeline, it automatically wants to go to the endpoint.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
So what happens is I remember in Final Cut 7 we used to hit Shift I.
Yeah.
Is that not the case in Premiere?
No, you can still do that in Premiere, but that's a different hotkey that we're going to have to talk about in a later episode.
Different hotkey.
Sure. No, definitely.
I think the best use personally of I and O are when you're making selects from the raw clip.
Sure.
Yeah.
It's very
No,
good.
Absolutely. And O, for anyone who doesn't know, is selecting an out point, again, in a clip or in the timeline.
Yep. It's very important to have an in point and an out point.
Sure.
In and out.
That makes a clip for you.
How do you guys feel about removal?
I think that is also another hotkey that we're going to have to talk about in
So
a
you
later
consider
episode.
that a different hotkey?
That is a very different hotkey.
Yeah.
I guess I think it depends on the system, because if it's Final Cut or Premiere, right, it's just the option button that alters the eye.
Mhm.
But on an Avid keyboard, there's a different hotkey for removal.
Ooh, Avid is a whole other world.
It all depends on what you set your hotkeys to.
That's
That's
true.
true. I guess if you read
Because
Avid, right?
But I think we've just about covered everything. So
Sure. So that wraps up another episode of
Hotkey
Hotkey
Talk.
Hotkeys. Hotkeys. Hotkey. Hotkey.
Bye.
See ya. Hey, so we're real busy editing, but we forgot to cover the most important part of all these videos, which is that you need to subscribe. Click right here, subscribe, get a new video every day, learn all the hotkeys. It's gonna be great. All right, see ya.